Hello and good morning, grade 3. Hope you all are fine. This is your English lesson. Today we are going to read Unit 1. Dorothy meets the Scarecrow from Oxford Modern English, Book 3. So we start our lesson. First of all, words to know. Gazed, to looked at something steadily, thinking about it or admiring it. Grateful, thankful. Ripe, ready to eat or pick. Scarecrow, a human-shaped figure often made by stuffing straw into cloths that is used to scare away birds from crops. Now come to the reading. Dorothy walked along the road. It was made of yellow bricks. When she had gone some miles, she needed to rest. She climbed, went up. She climbed to the top of the fence. Fence is a barrier or railing beside the road and sat down, as you can see from the picture. Her dog, Tutu, was also tired. Tired means someone in need of rest. He lay down on the ground by the fence. There was a large cornfield. Cornfield, a field in which corns are grown. There was a large cornfield on the other side of the fence, and in the field there was a scarecrow. Scarecrow, an object made to resemble a human figure, set up to scare birds away from a field. You can see from the picture there is a scarecrow standing, and you can also see a cornfield. Dorothy gazed at the scarecrow. Gazed means to look steadily. Its head was a small sack stuffed with straw. Stuffed means made of fabric stuffed with a soft filling. Its face was painted on the sack. Painted means covered with paint. It had an old pointed blue hat on its head. You can see from the picture. He is wearing a blue hat. On its body, it wore a blue suit of faded clothes. Faded, less bright in color. Faded means less bright in color. Faded clothes which had also been stuffed with straw. On the feet were some old boots. The scarecrow was tied to a tall pole. It was there to scare the birds. Scare means cause great fear and stop them from eating the ripe corn. Ripe when the crops are ready to eat. While Dorothy was looking at the painted face of the scarecrow, she was surprised to see one of the eyes slowly wink at her. She was surprised to see one of the eyes slowly wink at her. Wink means blink. Twinkle. You can say flash. She thought she must have imagined it. Then the scarecrow nodded its head to her. in a friendly way, nodded to moved the head down and then up again quickly. Dorothy climbed down from the fence and walked up to it. Tutu ran around the pole and barked. Barked means to shout at someone in a fearful manner. "Good day," said the Scarecrow. "You didn't just speak, did you?" asked the girl in wonder. Wonder, something that is very surprising. "Certainly, certainly, surely," answered the Scarecrow. "How do you do?" "I am pretty well, thank you." "Pretty quite," replied Dorothy politely in a respectful manner. "How do you do?" "I am bored," said the Scarecrow. "It is very dull being stuck up here night and day to scare away crows." "Can't you get down?" asked Dorothy. "No, this pole is stuck up my back. Please help me get down." Dorothy reached up both arms and lifted the Scarecrow off the pole. He was quite light because he was only stuffed with straw. She sat him down on the ground. "Thank you very much," said the Scarecrow. "I feel much better." Dorothy was so surprised to hear a straw man speak. The Scarecrow stretched and yawned. Yawned means an opening of the mouth wide and inhaled deeply due to boredom. "Who are you?" asked the Scarecrow. "And where are you going?" "My name is Dorothy," said the girl, "and I am going to the Emerald City. I am going to ask the Great Ooze to send me back home to Kansas." "Where is the Emerald City?" said the Scarecrow. "And who is Ooze?" "Why, don't you know?" she replied in surprise. "No, indeed, in reality, I don't know anything. You see, I am stuffed with straw, so I have no brains at all," he answered sadly. "Oh," said Dorothy, "I'm sorry for you." "Do you think," he asked, "if I go to the Emerald City with you, that Ooze would give me some brains?" "I don't know," she replied. "Come to the Emerald City with me and Tutu. You can ask the Great Ooze for a brain." "What if he doesn't give me one?" "You should try anyway," said Dorothy. "You have nothing to lose." "That is true," said the Scarecrow. "You see, I don't mind my legs and arms and body being stuffed because I can't get hurt. If anyone treads, walk in a specified way, treads on my toes or sticks a pin into me, it doesn't matter because I can't feel it." Dorothy listened carefully and nodded. She was amazed to see the Scarecrow walking and talking. Amazed, greatly surprised. "But I do not want people to call me a fool, and if my head stays stuffed with straw instead of with brains, as yours is, how am I ever to know anything?" "I understand how you feel," said the little girl, who was truly sorry for him. "If you will come with me, I'll ask Uz to do all he can for you." "Thank you," he answered gratefully. Dorothy, Tutu, and the Scarecrow walked to the fence. They climbed over it and started walking along the yellow brick road towards the Emerald City. Toto sniffed around the straw man. Sniffed, smell. He growled to make a low, rough sound in anger, as if he suspected there might be a nest of rats in the straw. Suspected, doubt, the truth of. He was behaving in an unfriendly way because he did not know the Scarecrow. "Don't mind Toto," said Dorothy to her new friend. "He never bites." "Oh, I am not afraid," replied the Scarecrow. "He can't hurt the straw." "Toto, be nice," said Dorothy to her dog and bent down to pat him. Then she picked up her basket and they began walking again. "Do let me carry that basket for you. I shall not mind it, for I can't get tired," said the Scarecrow. "I'll tell you a secret," he continued as he walked along. "There is only one thing in the world I am afraid of." "What is that?" asked Dorothy. "Is it the farmer who made you?" "No," answered the Scarecrow. "It's a lighted match." Exercises A. Comprehension. Answer the following questions. A. What is the road made of? Answer. The road is made of yellow bricks. B. What is Dorothy's pet called and what type of creature is he? Answer. Dorothy's pet is called Tutu. He is a dog. C. Why is the Scarecrow in the field? Answer. The Scarecrow has been put in the field by the farmer in order to scare away crows so that they do not eat the crops. D. What does Dorothy do to help the Scarecrow? Answer. Dorothy helps the Scarecrow to get down from the pole that he is stuck on. She also encourages him to go to the Emerald City to ask the Great Ooze for a brain. E. What does the Scarecrow do to help Dorothy? Answer. The Scarecrow helps Dorothy by carrying her basket. F. What did the Scarecrow want to ask the Great Ooze for? Answer. The Scarecrow wants to ask the Great Ooze for a brain. These questions are more difficult. Discuss them first. G. How do we know the Scarecrow is kind and polite? Answer. We know the Scarecrow is kind and polite because he carries Dorothy's basket. He greets Dorothy when he sees her. He uses polite language such as "thank you." H. Can you explain why the Scarecrow is afraid of a lighted match? Answer. The Scarecrow is afraid of a lighted match because he is made of straw and straw burns easily. A lighted match could kill him. I. The Scarecrow says that he doesn't have a brain. Is it possible to walk and talk without a brain? Answer. It is not possible. Stories often contain impossible or incredible things, such as a scarecrow that can talk. 2. Answer the questions about these lines from the story. I understand how you feel, said the little girl, who was truly sorry for him. A. Who is the little girl? Answer. Dorothy. Dorothy is the little girl. B. To whom was the girl saying this? Answer. She is saying to the Scarecrow. C. Why does she feel sorry for him? Answer. She feels sorry for him because he was something that he does not have a brain, and she also wants something to go home. D. What happened next? Answer. Dorothy offers to help the Scarecrow. She says that if he comes with her, she will ask the Great Ooze to help him. So they set off on the yellow brick road together. 3. Which of these sentences are true or false? A. The Scarecrow never gets tired. It is true. B. The Scarecrow is frightened of the farmer. False. C. The Great Ooze lives in the Diamond City. False. D. Dorothy has a dog called Cuckoo. False. E. The Scarecrow is wearing a blue hat. It's true. B. Working with words. 1. Can you find these words in the story? The letters are not in the correct order. A. Stuffed. The word is stuffed. B. Scarecrow. C. Emerald. D. The Great Ooze. E. Cornfield. F. Gratefully. 2. Which word in each list is not spelled correctly? A. Friendly, field, freedom, freshly, fried. The correct spellings of fried are F-R-I-E-D. Fried. B. Escape, discover, inspect, excuse, accident. Correct spellings are E-X-C-U-S-E, excuse. C. Decided, dismayed, displayed, destroyed, deserted. Correct spellings of decided are D-E-C-I-D-E-D, decided. D. Quickly, queue, quietly, queen, question. Here, quietly is not spelled correctly. Correct spellings are Q-U-I-E-T-L-Y, quietly. 3. Try to find these words in the story. A. This keeps an area closed off or protected, usually made of wood. So this is fence. B. Something worn on the head to keep one warm or to keep the sun off. This is hat. C. A thin piece of metal with a sharp point at one end and a round head at the other. This is pin. D. A container used for holding things, often made of interwoven strips of wire or can. This is basket. E. These rodents look like large mice with long tails and pointed snouts. These are mice. F. The organ of the body in the skull. It controls movements, sensations, and thoughts. So this is our brain. C. Learning about language. In book 2, you learned about nouns, adjectives, and verbs. Do you remember what you learned about nouns? A noun is the name of something. For example, the girl sat on the fence. The underlined words are nouns. They are things. Write these sentences in your notebook in the correct order. A. The man took a note out from his pocket and gave it to him. In this sentence, man, note and pocket are nouns. B. The taxi went off down the road. In this sentence, taxi and road are nouns. C. A taxi arrived and the man got in. In this sentence, taxi and man are nouns. D. He was sitting on a bench waiting for a bus. In this sentence, bench and bus are nouns. E. The driver asked him for some money. Here in this sentence, driver and money are nouns. F. The bus did not come. Bus is noun here. G. The taxi arrived at the house. Here again taxi and house are noun. Thanks for listening. For new videos, don't forget to subscribe my channel. And if you like my videos, please share and like.